Recording in progress.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good to go, Mike. Sound good. Okay, waiting for you. Alrighty, and I'll be waiting for your check-in. K6RJ, stand by.
yeah. I kind of thought maybe you were busy doing something else. Oh,
Now YouTube can hear me. All right. Sound loud. Oh, it's all the way up. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay. I had the volume too high.
Hmm.
Too much gain. And I think the radios are working, except I don't have one plugged in, so I got to take care of that. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do HF because my antenna is laying on the ground.
Oh my God.
I had to do yard work this morning,
Huh.
and I didn't get it back up yet. And
Huh.
not only that, but it's tuned to 20 meters.
Oh yeah.
So it would be a colossal undertaking to make HF work. I can monitor you guys.
Almost cooking dinner. My wife came over.
What do we got there?
We were watching the
I
Mario.
don't know.
We
What
had
is
a
that?
great dinner. My mom made one of my favorite desserts.
What is that, dude?
I'm not making that sound. Where's it come from? I don't see any other people. I don't know what that was. That's weird.
Maybe it's coming from me. I was looking at something, but
It must be your computer, Jeff.
yeah, something about married couple who died in the Surfside condo collapse were found together in bed.
Oh,
That's a bitch. That's a good way to go out, I guess. Hmm.
shocking way to go.
Yeah.
Actually, the survivors are probably going to be in more pain than the people that died.
Could
Now
be.
they have nowhere to live and they still owe whatever money on that condo.
Yeah.
Where all their money was in that condo.
Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah, really bad.
I told Randy, I'll be here for the 2 meter, but after that I'm going to start watching the Clippers games. So I don't
Oh,
know.
my brother watches. Yeah, he watching that too.
Yeah, see if they can make it.
He wouldn't watch if it was the Lakers. He won't watch
No,
Lakers.
no, I don't care about the
But
Lakers.
since it's the playoffs and it's the Clippers, he'll watch that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't interested in the Lakers at all. I don't like LeBron James.
No, he doesn't either. I wonder how much business that cost the club.
I don't know. Do you mean the China thing? All
Oh
of it?
yeah, that was a big negative PR as well.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I gotta turn in my contacts. I only have about 20. I did some 20 meters and some 40 meters.
Oh, today?
No, on field day.
Oh, okay.
Did you do any field day, Jeff?
Yeah, Pete and I worked together. We had
That's
40,
right.
46 CW contacts.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we had a good time over at Pete's place.
Yeah.
Uh,
Neat.
so, yeah, I sent the Cabrillo log to DJ, so I hope that's
Yeah, I got to do that.
good enough.
Behind schedule.
Copied it, put it in an email and sent it to him.
I used that same software you used.
Oh yeah,
I really like it. Yeah, I bought the whole thing.
yeah, it's 40 some bucks. Or
Yeah, $49 I think it is for
yeah, you can't beat it.
his entire library.
Yeah, and they have the best help that you could ever want. Right?
I was very impressed with the software. I didn't have no trouble figuring it out.
Yeah.
I had a little trouble with the rig setup, but once I got that figured out, I was very happy.
Yeah.
What was a logging program? I missed it.
Yeah. What's that thing called, Jeff?
N3FJP.
Yeah, N3FGP.
Oh, I believe that's one I have.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Very nice. It makes it fun to actually participate. In fact, I got it from Flip.
It's really good for finding the dupes, obviously. You don't have to worry about looking them all, is this a dupe?
Yeah.
You just type it in, it's like duplicate.
And the logs, the specific logs make it really nice.
Yeah.
You get the log in, it's just perfect for the contest.
What's happening, people?
Hey, it's Flip, and I'm sorry I covered you up with my
Howdy
volume
do,
control.
Flipper.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Randy?
I said, howdy do, Flipper. Oh,
Howdy
hey, guess
do.
what?
Randy, do you realize
That's
we're both
loud.
not wearing caps tonight?
Oh my God. And it's a shocker, isn't it?
I thought it was something wrong with my monitor.
Hey guys, it's that time. Almost that. Yeah, it's that time.
It's that time.
Oh, is it 6? Oh, these. I'm on the wrong band, probably.
Yeah, Steve came up with a poor excuse, so Randy's going to have to.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club.
Hello.
This is Randy, K6RJA, and I'll be your immediate net control operator this evening from my home here in Beaumont. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Fanning, Beaumont, and the surrounding communities. For information on times and frequencies of our weekend, please go to w6erc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. Now for announcements. Do we have any announcements out there?
Take a roll at it, K6EMF.
Hello, Gene.
Hey, thank you very much, Randy. This is K6EMF Gene in Beaumont. If y'all can, if you ain't doing nothing on Friday nights between 7:30 and 8:30, please join me on the Keller Peak Repeater for the Trivia Net. We do it in our good friend Fred's memory and his honor. So yeah, please come on down, because I can't have fun without y'all. K6EMF.
Thank you for that, Gene, and anybody you heard, if you're wanting to do something on Friday night, there's a place to go. Is there any other announcements, Dave or anybody?
I don't know.
Apparently not. Come up dry. Alrighty, so let's move on. Please stand by for the 2-meter roll call. I can get this right one of these days. If the net control doesn't respond to the reply, a relay is appreciated, and there might be even some bonus points in there. All right, so here we go. Starting from the top. Joe, N6AGB, are you out there? Not hearing Joe. How about Mike, KK6BUW?
This is KK6BUW Mike. No traffic. Back to you, Randy.
Gotcha, Mike. Full scale. Thanks for the check-in. Dick, KF6BWH.
Good evening, Randy. This is Dick, KF6BWH, and no traffic.
Gotcha, Dick. Thanks for the check-in. Jeff, KB68.
Hi, Randy. Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Thanks for doing everything tonight. And like I said earlier, I'll probably be in early on everything, but it depends on what the clippers end up doing. If they're going down the tubes, then I'll be back. So anyway, thanks.
Alrighty, Jeff, I got you as early as anyhow, but if you want to jump in, you're more than I'll holler out on the HF for you. Okay, Ed, W6EJM, are you with us tonight? Not hearing Ed. I got a pretty good idea. Gene's out there, K6EMF.
That's what they say. This is Gene, K6EMF in Beaumont. I have no traffic. Back to net control.
Gotcha, Gene. Thanks for the check-in. Full scale as always. And now let's go over the hill to that mob down there and the one person that lights up the day down there, Edie, KN6EMT.
Good evening, Randy. This is KN6 EMT Edie in East Hemet. No traffic. Back to net control.
Gotcha, Edie, and thank you for the check-in. And I was happy to see you at the field day. Sorry I didn't say goodbye, but I had to run. Okay, Joe, KK6FYE, are you with us tonight? Not hearing Joe. Let's swoop on over to Ukaipa Heap and George, W6GRH. Not hearing George. Ken ain't going to do. We're on Simplex. You can't get in. Steve isn't with us, NJ6LN, but I'll give him an early across the board because he's running late. How about Larry, KE6MAE? Not hearing Larry. I'm counting on Dwight to save me, KD6MLS. Boy, I'm soaking in misery here. How about Sam, KI6NME? I thank you for that. Hey, are you bored around 7 o'clock?
Can't even hear him.
Talking about calling the 440 net. I'll rattle your cage a few just before. And I appreciate that, Sam. Thank you. How about our world famous, I guess he's our VE coordinator, KJ6NRR.
Hiya, Randy. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Pete. Thanks for the check-in. And Mario, who always blows me out of the water, W6OH.
Mario, W6OH, Emmett, and Riverside, Florida. Back to you, Randy.
I agree 100%. Horrible tragedy. Dave, WB6OUJ. Oh, he'll be in there a little later on tonight, I'm sure. Hey, this frisky fella ought to be checking in, KF6POG.
Hello, Randy. This is KF6POG, and I have no traffic for the desk. And thank you for calling.
I'm not hearing you, John.
He's there.
He was there.
I
don't know what's wrong
He's
with
in
2
there.
meters today.
KF6POG is there. This is WA6UIJ.
I heard him.
Okay, thanks, Mike. I might have my splits up too high. Generally, I hear them loud and clear. But I got it. You checked in, John. How's that?
32.
Hey, Ron, KA62GR. Are you with us tonight?
I think I'm with you tonight, KA6QGR.
Want to thank Father Ron for the help he gave us for field day. KS6 enemy.
My pleasure.
We all agree. Thank you for the use of the motorhome, Father Ron. Very generous. And Randy, K6RJA, I'm checking myself in. And we're going to swoop on over to Michael, KM6RRS. Not hearing Michael. Let's see if we can route Ron up, KG6SOI.
Crickets. Hello, KG6SOI, Randy. Thanks for calling the net.
Gotcha, Ron. Thanks for the check-in. And let's go back over the hill and a little to the east, Earl, KM6SPY.
Kilo Mike 6 here, up on Yankee, southwest of no traffic, KM6SPY.
Gotcha, Earl, and glad to see you at Phil Day as well. Mike, WA6UIJ.
Hi, good evening, Randy, and the rest on the net. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. No traffic, back to net control.
Alrighty, and I'm glad to see that you and Pete are back from your world travels and safe. Okay, DJ, how about you? KJ6UUF? Hearing DJ. What about Ed? KM6UWI.
Randy and the rest of the group, KM6WI, Ed, and I'll need a early on the rest of the band, if you don't mind, please. Back to net control.
Got you covered, Ed. Thanks for the check-in. And got you early the rest of the way. How about Tina, WA6WFB? Well, not hearing Tina. Let's go on over to Flipper, K6WM.
Good evening, Randy and the net. This is Flip, K6WM. And Randy, I'll tell you what. On video, you without a cap on is like an ice cream without the apple pie. Okay, so you got to have both to be Randy. So you're only half there tonight. Anyway, no traffic. Back to net. K6 Whiskey Mike.
I'm sorry for not putting out the warning label about the bright light. But anyhow, it's just the way it is. How about KD6ZJZ, our fearless leader?
Yes, I made it. I'm here. Somehow I almost forgot, but, you know, it's weird. Weird week. I don't know. To me, it feels more like Tuesday than Wednesday. I'll make that excuse. Anyway, back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Alrighty, Dave. Thanks for the check-in. It feels like Thursday to me somehow. Anyhow, is there any, I ran out of names on the roll call list. Do I have any later missed members that like to check in? Come on now.
Could be Thursday.
Now I'm hearing crickets. So how about our visitors? And I'm going to go all the way over to our visitor section. And Henry, KN6CQL.
Yes, this is Henry, KN6CQL out of Beaumont, and Region 59. Back to you.
Well, you're pegging the meter, Henry. Doing a great job. Thanks for the check-in. Is there any other visitors that want to come on now? Now's the chance. Well, not hearing any. This completes the 2-meter roll call. Are there any? Oh, wait a minute. I've got to jump down on the page here a little bit. Does anybody have any further traffic? Other than Gene's Tribunet, and want to put a big thank out to Father Ron for the use of his motorhome for field day. I guess those would be about it. Let's say the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the 4th Thursday of each month. Except for we are on Zoom now, and of course Jeff will be sending out the link to everybody. on the fourth Thursday of each month at 7 p.m. So until we get we're just boll weevils looking for a home at the moment. All members are All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks to all for checking in this evening. It's greatly appreciated. This is Randy, K6RJA, and if everybody could please stand by for the very informal 440 simplex net on 446.520 at 1900 hours. This 2-meter roll call is going to be closed at 1:43 UTC time. So, again, thanks for checking in, and 73s to all, and the net is now closed.
Alrighty then. Everybody may unmute.
Randy, this is KF6POG.
That's better, John. I can hear you full scale now.
That's what I wanted to check on, because there's checked up my radio and connections and such, and everything was the same, so I'll just have to blame it on you.
I guess so. That was kind of weird. I thought maybe my squelch was turned up, but it wasn't. I just didn't hear anything, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe your signal jumped me.
Maybe
maybe psychologically I was just wanting to see if UIJ would give me a relay. Thanks, Mike. KF6POG.
I did.
That's what he said. That's what he
Well,
said.
it all worked out. That's what it's all about. Anyhow, thanks, guys, and everybody will be looking for on the 440 simplex net, K6RJ.
One.
Okie dokie.
That's the frequency I need to be on.
Randy, it's still apple pie and ice cream. Come on, you're missing.
Does Dave have us muted?
No, no. You're muted. No, you turn your speakers
I
down.
just had my volume turned down.
Okay.
That's all.
Good. You did out. You probably
Where'd
wanted
you
to
get-
mute us.
Randy, where'd you get that cough from?
It's one of the medications I take. Gives me a dry cough.
Is that right?
And some days, I can go without it ever. Then some days I'll get the cough and I can't stop.
Wow.
You know what fixes that? Apple pie.
Apple pie. I was told Jack Daniels, but I didn't.
That's even better.
Cures lots of things.
No, yeah, it's kind of weird. Sometimes it'll just come out of nowhere, and
Yeah. It happens. It happens. So, did anybody know how we did in the field day? Does DJ have any idea yet? Do you think?
I don't think I even turned in my score yet. I'm really late.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
that's terrible of me. I'm probably holding everybody up.
we have members
I'm lazy.
lollygagging. Flip.
I'm sorry, Randy. Go ahead.
I said we have members lollygagging.
I turned mine into DJ, and I think Jeff did. And
Do you have to
tonight.
export it from that program, or do you just
No, you don't export it. It's Cabrillo.
Yeah.
You generate a
a
Cabrillo.
Cabrillo? Okay, it's not
And-
export. It's like file, Cabrillo,
Yeah, but
save as or something.
Yeah, it's a save as Cabrillo
Okay,
thing. And
okay.
then when the Cabrillo thing comes up and asks for a ton of data, you just bypass all that and generate the file. And then DJ takes care of the rest. He fills
Oh,
in
okay.
W6.
So I don't have to
PRC.
fill out anything extra.
No, just take the deal.
I copied and pasted mine.
Yeah,
But yeah, I just pasted it onto an email and sent it to him.
yeah, it worked good. DJ
Yeah.
said he got mine, and that's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
delinquent.
Okay.
No, I better do it.
Hey,
right
Jeff.
Up to date on the Clippers game.
Hey,
now.
Jeff.
Jeff's gonna leave. Jeff's leaving.
Oh, are you leaving, Jeff?
He wants to
I'll
watch the
I'll
Clippers.
be bopping in and out, back and forth probably, but I gotta watch this Clippers game, see if they can pull it out.
How can you watch the Clippers when hockey, the Stanley Cup is going on right now?
Hockey puck?
Oh
Hockey
yeah, the
puck
hockey
is
puck is
going
going on, and I'll tell you what, I've never seen such a big slugfest in all my life. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
these guys kill each other on every move, and that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've never been a hockey fan.
Oh, well, there goes that.
Don't they play on a frozen man-made substance called blood?
Probably, Randy. One guy got creamed the last game, and he had bleeding down his face and everything else. I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, they go so deep into how deep they go into it. It's crazy.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah, they're very serious.
Oh.
I know if you ever notice, all the retired hockey players have beautiful teeth.
Yeah, because they're all fake. They're all false.
Yeah, they're all brand new.
Brand new teeth.
In fact, a hockey player who has his basic teeth isn't doing anything.
That's right. He ain't playing.
Yeah, that's right.
The first
Then you're solo tonight there, Randy.
What's that?
Why are you solo tonight?
Well, Steve got tied up somewhere and he couldn't make it back or something like that. So I swooped in. I threw the cape on and I swooped in for him. And I was looking for suckers.
So does Mr. Bill need to find another spot for him, or?
He said he would be happy to do it next week. So
you're doing a swap?
I don't know. Am I calling it tomorrow next week? I haven't a clue. I just told him that I got it covered, not to worry.
Hey, Randy, you said you flew in with your cape on. Does that mean you have to be back in your coffin by sunrise?
No, that's just my superhero suit.
Oh, okay.
Different kind of cape.
Fortunately, I got it back from the dry cleaner.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Flies in as a bat and then changes, transforms.
Yeah, into a count.
That's
what we got to do. It's Count Randy. We got to start calling him Count Randy.
Well, the count would not be in this bright a light.
That's true. It'd be blinding. Yeah, you can't think of that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It always looks better if you have the light coming from down below anyway. If you want to really like mean.
Well, if I'm at it, it's just very harsh light. I flooded the garage with light because I can't see.
Yeah.
We should all do that. That'd be kind of entertaining.
So
everybody rig up your own. Here, let's see.
I can never get the light just right, no matter what I do in the room. It just never comes out right.
Make it like this.
Yeah. Count Randy.
Then your head will not glow.
There you go.
That much I guarantee.
What happened to Mike? I ran out of flashlights out here. Dang.
I've got this little LED light that I got from China.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, actually. Kind of a desk light.
Oh, boy. Oh,
oh, that's too bright.
There's a contest going on right now for people that want to work a really nice, crazy contest. And
Where's that?
From 5 o'clock tonight till 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It's Canada Day. There's 13 provinces, and it's Canada Day. It's their birthday. It's the birthday of Canada. So it's work anybody you want for 13 provinces and have a good time.
I got Alberta. Yeah. I got Alberta for field day on 40 meters.
That's good.
I kept getting Utah. For some reason, Utah. We had a pipe directly to Utah. I got like 6 stations in Utah on 40 meters.
Well, I just found out something today that VE0, all the rest of them are VE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. VE0 is a international ship that travels international, and if they have a radio station on board, it's a VE0. I thought that was interesting.
That's very cool. So it's what do they call it?
It's a rare one.
It's home to no one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Or it doesn't have a home.
Yeah, right. Has to be an international ship though that travels internationally. It can't just be a yacht parked 3 miles off the coast.
Okay.
I wonder how do they register that?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
So it's got to be probably a ship with Canadian registry or something.
Probably,
like that.
yeah. Who knows?
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
probably.
because aren't all ships supposed to be registered with some country? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. They all register under the country that they come from.
So if you're going to get a call
registered in
sign.
the book.
I'm sorry, Sam?
I said they're registered in the book.
Yeah.
Registered in the book. You can look them
Yeah,
up,
true.
in other words.
But it's fun stuff. It's easy to work Canada. It's real easy.
Ding.
My buddy Waldo behind me here. He's got a look on his face that just says, "Really? Are you serious?" And every time I turn him on, he just, "Oh, come on." That's crazy.
So you've been over to the clubhouse, Flip?
Yeah, I went over to club for dinner, and it's a very, very basic menu, and so
Yeah, pretty crummy.
they keep saying they're going to have a more sophisticated menu, but hey, who knows, you know?
Did the bar look lively?
Yeah, the bar actually was lively. The lounge was lively.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. I might go over there some evening.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's getting better, but they're, you know, in my opinion, they're just trying to play ritzy with a with a bubble gum menu.
For exercise for me, because I can walk over there. It's about 0.8 of a mile or something.
Are you that close to the clubhouse?
It's really not far. I measured it with my. I had one of those. I still got one now with my wristwatch.
Yeah.
But you know, a pedometer or whatever they call it. And it was 0.8 of a mile each way. It's not that far.
Okay.
I can go two different ways, and it's kind of argument whether I'm not sure which is best.
Yeah.
It depends on which one you enjoy more.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy it. Yeah.
The scenery. Which one has the better scenery?
And there's no easy way. I can't cut straight across because there's the golf course in the way.
Get hit with a ball.
What
So
street
you gotta
are
kind of
you
have to go around.
What street are you on, Dave?
I'm on Plainfield. I'm right by
Plainfield?
Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
Real close to Gate 3. But I'm just on the other side. It's kind of parallels Riviera.
Oh,
just,
okay.
West of, I guess, Gate 3.
Yeah. It's getting better. The club is opening up. Things are happening again. So it's about time. It's been over a year, you know?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, and I used to go over there all the time.
Wait a minute. We have the B variant. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're doing it again, Randy. They're now calling the Delta virus to be scared of in Los Angeles. And I'm going, come on. Enough is enough.
It
you know?
Control.
Yes, exactly.
They don't want to give it up.
That's exactly. They got a taste of it, and they just can't swallow it, you know?
That's right. They can't let it go.
I know. It's nuts.
Let's just hope that doesn't happen.
And if they didn't tell you about it, you'd find out about it and just throw a hissy fit.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Well, I want to know if we have to be vaccinated, why do we have to wear a mask? And if the mask works, why do we need vaccinated?
I know. I think of that every time I go to the store. I still have to put this stupid thing on.
Well, everybody's opening up. Like Home Depot, I was over there today. They're open, no mask.
Nobody's required.
Nobody's requiring it. Yeah.
I went to Rite Aid this afternoon to get my brother's prescription. It was, I had to go to the one on 8th Street in Ramsey. Ramsey and 8th. And it was like unbelievable. I mean, they had mask thing everywhere, you know. And so I put it on. I go inside, and about half the people have it on, half don't.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know, I have a question. Did you ever see anybody working in the level 4 biology lab and how they are dressed to protect themselves from a virus? And you're telling me this piece of T-shirt's going to help you?
Yeah, I know.
I believe there's a little bit of difference of sanitation in the lab than there is with you, Randy, wherever you go.
I know there's a lot of difference in sanitation with me in the lab.
If you wear one of those cloth ones, make sure you wash it a lot.
The only difference is, Sam, I don't leak.
Yeah.
Well, when you're dealing...
Well, at least you don't.
Well, not every day, at least.
Sam,
You don't leak
Sam,
when you don't want to, anyway.
Hey Sam, Sam, are you basically saying we should wear a hazmat suit when we're talking to Randy?
No, nobody said that.
Oh, really?
I just said he leaks like most humans, I'm sure.
Oh.
Well, let's put it this way: I try not to leak.
Right. We all try not to leak.
It's all up to depends, right, Randy?
The older you
That's
get,
right.
just like a
That
car.
depends. That depends, yes.
Just like a car, the older it gets, the more likely it is to leak.
That's true.
Exactly.
And it's not only on the garage floor.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my.
So what was the announcement, Randy?
What announcement?
2 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, were you going to call this? Or do you have time for this, sir?
Oh yeah, 440.
This wasn't solidified,
0.75 meters.
Randy?
What's that?
This wasn't solidified a little while ago?
Well, you said that you would, depends on what was happening at 7 o'clock.
That's right. You believe me.
I believe everything you say.
No, you don't.
Here we go.
You told me you did.
Well, Sam, only a fool would.
So who's calling 440 tonight?
Who wants to know?
Nobody important, that's
We
for
only
sure.
have about 60 seconds to figure it out, so.
Well, I did remember to dial it up. I appreciate this, Sam.
I think I have it on my radio already, too. I hope. Well, I should have.
Randy, are you calling HF tonight?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, please give me an early on HF. I will not be on HF tonight.
You know what, Randy? You're going to have to give me an early, too.
Holy.
My antenna is down for the count.
Oh, that's right. All right.
I had to do some weeding today, so I had to take it apart.
Well, it'll be a short. It'll be a short net.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
QSD. Hold on.
Too soft. Must turn up.
Thank you for the wait. I had to remove myself off of Zoom before I heard a bunch of anyway, know what. Anyway, I understand that we didn't have much of any announcements tonight, so we'll get right with the program. How about Mr. Treasurer, sir? KK6BUW, Michael.
This is KK6BUW Michael. Here, no traffic. Back to you, Mr. Sam.
Thank you, Mike. Good job. Dick doesn't do 440. Mr. Secretary, sir. KB6CA, otherwise known as Jeff. Early. All across or just for this?
Perhaps all across.
Thank you very much. All right. How about Gene now? K6EMF. Net controller did not hear Gene. Let's move over to Val Vista now and get KN6EMT ED. Was ED in there?
No, they usually can't pick us up on 440, Sam.
Okay, we'll counter then. Let's see. After Edie, then would be. Me. I'm the net controller. Okay, I got that taken care of. How about the old treasurer, our VE chairman, KJ6NRR Pete, out of Four Seasons.
Hello, Mr. Sam. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. I have no traffic. Back to you.
Nice good signal there, Pete. Mighty fine. Well, let's try Mario out now. W6OH, he's got a stream right into here. Very good. Thank you, Mario. Very good. Let's see. How about Dave, OUJ? Are you around? Here's the guy for 4 years or better that kept me in line. No wonder he's having such a hard time sometimes. KF6POG Post Office guy, John.
You were easy to keep in line. You were next to the best president we had. KF6POG, good job, Sam.
Thank you. You floored me, man. I'm buried under that. Father Ron doesn't do 440. How about Randy that likes to do 440 but went to work at the pawn shop tonight? K6RJA, Randy.
I am present, Sam. K6RJA, and thank you so much for doing this, Matt.
Okay, I understand that. My neighbor over here just to the east of Tad, guardian of the alternate EOC, KG6SOI, Ron.
Hey, good evening, Sam and Nanette. Thank you for calling Nanette. No traffic, KG6SOI.
All right, thank you, Ron. And let's see, how about KM6SPY, Earl? Nothing heard. I got my squelch wide open.
Me too.
WA6UIJ, one of our long-reigning presidents. Mike.
Hey, Sam. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. You've got a phenomenal signal in here. Thank you. And we have no further traffic, so back to net control.
Thank you. And I also forgot to add that one of the third founding forces of the Donut Delight Tuesday. Yeah. All right, DJ isn't responding tonight. Ed out of Calamasa has got an early. Let's go down to see if Flip. F-L-I-P. Flip.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Flip, K6WM. And thank you, Sam, for picking up the net in lieu of Randy, who didn't want to do it. So he was trying to pawn it off on everybody. But, Sam, you bellied up to the bar, and you took over like a true champ. Very good. Thanks for doing that, Sam. This is Flip. No traffic. Back to net. K6 Whiskey Mike.
That's what I'm in here for, amateur radio. I was busy up until I opened up the radio, and then it was busy right away. How about the president now? KD6ZJZ, President Dave.
I'm here. I made it. I'm not going to make it on HF, but I'll monitor you guys with the with Zoom. My radio is not connected right now. Anyway, thanks for doing this 440, Sam. We really appreciate that. KD6ZJZ.
All right. Well, we're doing good here. As an announcement, this will be my last time on the radio for about 3 weeks. Week from 2 days ago, I'll be, actually by this time I'll be in Montana, maybe waxing up my line for some good fly fishing. Hey, let's see how Henry's doing here in Beaumont. KN6CQL, Henry. Nothing heard. Does anybody have any traffic to bring before this extremely informal 440 group? If so, please come with your call. If there's more than 6, I'll have to stack you up. Come now. What was the fourth one? Oh, that's the end of the informal 440 roll call. I thank everybody for participating. It was an absolute enjoyment on my part. So, let's turn the frequency back to whatever use it had prior to me getting on it. KI6NME clear.
KI6NME, WA6UIJ.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, Sam. Who's going to do 220 tonight?
I would imagine Randy's the big radio.
All right. I just needed to know to see which antenna I was going to use here. So, sounds good.
Are you doing 220, Randy?
A little bit later. This is WA6UIJ.
Double.
Roger, roger. Thank you, George. Come in, Randy.
Sam, K6WM.
Go ahead.
Got enough flies to go to Montana? If you don't forget, those 200-pound trout in the rivers, they take the fly clear back to the tail. So I hope you got lots of flies.
Yeah, I got some that I haven't ever put on a line, and my son, who's excellent, he goes and buys the ones every day that's working. So we'll have lots of, we'll do well.
So that's a roger. That's very good. It's a lot of fun up there. It's good weather, and fly fishing is great, man. Do you have waders up to your hip?
And then also, when you, we only do catch and release, that way it don't take long to get up and go out to dinner.
Still have a limit up there if you decide to keep them?
Come back? Hold on a minute.
Why don't you guys talk on Zoom?
Just saying, do you, if you decide to keep the fish, you obviously have to have a license and stuff. Put up there.
3-day license isn't bad up there. We don't keep the fish anyway.
Oh, okay. But you're going for trout?
Trout most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So you don't need a license if you don't keep the fish?
You don't want to get caught.
Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't sound like California.
Yeah, California, I think you need a license whether you keep them or not.
You got a fishing pole and you're near water, you better have a license.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we'll fish the Gallatin all the way up to Yellowstone, and then we do a couple in Yellowstone.
Oh, that's
cool.
great. That's
cool.
Nice country up there, man. It's beautiful up there.
Head out towards Livingstone and Billings. There's another couple
Yeah.
to go through.
Oh, that's great country up there. Well, relax and enjoy yourself and have
Yeah.
a good time fishing, man. That's
Well,
great.
I intend to go have a nice dinner at Ted's.
Oh.
Because he's got his ranch there for buffalo.
Whoa.
Wow.
You get to see the buffalo or you get to eat the buffalo?
In fact, when we had the buffalo place down where Grandma's is,
yeah.
The people that had it bought their buffalo from Ted.
Oh, wow.
Back in those days. That's
I ate
how
some
long
buffalo in
had
a place in Colorado. I can't remember what it was called. It was famous for it. Denver.
Well,
Somewhere
that's
near Denver.
That's funny because for years you could go over to Catalina and have a buffalo burger, you know, that type of
Yeah,
thing.
used to.
Come to find out, years and years and years ago,
Wasn't.
they quit even doing the buffalo. Then they were buying the buffalo meat from Colorado.
Yeah, there's some source in Colorado.
Yeah.
I tried both the buffalo ground beef and the buffalo like roast beef.
Yeah.
And actually, the roast beef was a little bit tough, but it was pretty tasty.
Yeah. I actually like elk. I actually like elk better than deer, venison. You know,
Yeah.
Elk meat's very good, very non-fatty and very good for you.
Venison has a funny taste.
Yeah. It's like duck, you know.
That's just the stuff that all depends on where they were grazing.
Probably true.
Probably true.
Some of the good deer that my dad used to get, that was out of Utah, but it was all raised out in the flatland.
Okay.
And I've had duck before out in the wild, you know, it just doesn't taste good. It still don't prepare it right or something, but I'll never eat duck again. Ugh.
Chinese duck just blew my mind every way I've ever tried it. They've got like 3 or 4 duck dishes.
Is that right?
And, yeah, and it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
But you know, the stuff is really fatty.
And it's very greasy, very slippery type meat.
That's why you wear Depends so it don't go through too fast.
Sam, that's the second time you've mentioned Depends tonight. There was something else going on here?
Well, at my age, it is a subject matter with some people for sure.
We're talking about people leaking too, which is very similar.
Yeah, right down the same railroad
What
track.
is with
Come
that?
on.
Is that old people talk? Is that what it is?
That's it.
I'll tell you, the golden years suck. I don't care what anybody says. It's terrible.
Yeah, but I'm glad I'm here instead of the other place.
The alternative, yeah, it's still better here than the alternative.
That's right.
It's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Randy
true.
and George, they'll keep you wound up.
Yeah. Any rate, I think I'm going to check out, guys, and go watch the hockey game.
Oh, that's right.
It's not over already.
Game. Okay, we got about 2 minutes.
Till the 2:20. Randy, good evening. We'll see you later.
See you later, Flip.
Alrighty,
Take
have
care.
fun. Enjoy the game, Flipper.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys later.
I'll be with you later. Virtually, that is.
Yeah, really.
Take care, man.
Adios.
See you later.
Somewhere I have that Dr. Zeus rhyme about the golden years. It is pretty hilarious. You know, like I cannot see, I cannot, you know, on and on. It is. I'll have to send it to Jeff one day.
Now, when you said that, for some reason, a song came to my head. Was it maybe? I'm trying to remember. Thinking. Golden.
K6RJA. This is WA6UIJ.
You going to
This is
talk to him?
K6RJA. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Randy, just wanted to see if I'm making it okay. I've put the HT down to half power.
Copy. You're a little scratchy, but I got you about 25% on the bar.
Okay, let me jack it up a little bit more. The battery is getting a little bit low, but let's see if it's much of a difference.
Charge your radio, man.
This is good here in Shoemaker Land.
You got white noise in your
Okay, we're back up to 5
Lakes.
watts. We were 2.5 before. Does that make a difference for you?
Definitely
I
better.
got you 3 bars now there, Mike.
100% improvement on the white noise.
Okay, well, I'll go back to half power, save the battery.
There you go.
Well, you're fine there. You're totally comparable.
Both work.
White noise is a little bit down, but then you're good to go.
You need to work that Kenwood battery a little bit.
That's right. Let it drain completely and recharge it completely.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Oh, that's right. I'll mute you guys. Hopefully we have good gain here.
QST, and QST. This is Randy, K6RJA, and I'll be handling the very informal net control for the beautiful 220 band. And it's pretty light on announcements tonight, so other than we're having a Zoom meeting, and of course if you look on your emails you will find the link, but it is only going to be going for a short time. So anyhow, let me just zoop on over, and we're going to get right into the middle of this sucker. So please stand by, and I'll give it a go.
Starting with Mario.
I'm starting with Mike, KK6BUW. Mike, are you out there?
Yeah, my name's not Mario. This is KK6BUW Mike up here on Pipe Springs. You're coming in 5x9, Randy.
Said he was going to start in the middle.
Now I'm going to zoom on. Oh, wait a minute. Gene doesn't do it. How about Edie, KN6EMT? Oh, Edie, KM6EMT. Here's your chance, Edie.
I can't. We're early.
Here, Edie, we're going to slide on down to that wonderful guy that took the weight off my back and called the 440 net, KI6NME.
Is KS6NME, Sam, and the reason I said Mario, you said you was going to start in the middle of it. All right, got you checked in.
Alrighty, Sam. Yeah, well, I just wanted to throw you a curveball, you know. Okay, Pete, KJ6NRR.
I like you.
Yeah, that's right. He refuses to do 220. but Mario does, W60H.
Yep, here I is. Good evening again, Randy. Mario W60H Hemet. And you knocked me off the chair as usual. Go ahead.
Alrighty, Mario, you do the same to me. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing is certainly working. And thanks for the check-in. John, KF6POG, can I hear you this time?
Check your squelch. This is John, KF6POG, and you're sounding great.
Just blew me out of the chair, John. Good signal. Thanks for the check-in. Father Ron doesn't do it, but Randy does. I'm checking him in. Ron, SOI, I don't think does 220.
Absolutely correct.
I knew it. I'm going to get a gold star for that one. But Mike does, WA6UIJ.
Hey, Randy. Thanks a bunch for doing it. This is Mike, WA6UIJ, back to net control.
Alrighty, got you, Mike. Thanks for the check-in. Sounding good. Flip refuses to do it as well, but Dave does. KD6ZJZ.
I do. I have a Chinese radio that does 220, and I'm working on getting a Kenwood because I don't like Chinese radios. Anyway, thanks, Randy. KD6ZJZ.
Hey, thanks for that. It's doing a good job. I heard you loud and clear, by the way. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Is there any other later missed members want to check in? Now's the time.
Randy, did you catch AGB?
No, I'm working Earl at the moment, and thank you, Earl. I'm sorry I missed you. I skipped over top of you, but I got you checked in, and I'm going to check in Edie as well. And I imagine you couldn't hear us on 440.
I didn't hear either one.
Okay, Roger. I just need to know that. Thank you much. Right. And Joe, N6AGB is in there? Joe, thanks for the check-in. And sorry I didn't call you. I know you didn't check in on 2 meters. I figured you might have been out fishing.
I can't hear him.
Roger there, Joe. I'll remember. I'll put a note on in my brain. Of course, that ain't going to last very long, but I'll give it a shot. And thanks for the check-in. Is there any other later missed that want to come on now? Hearing them crickets, I'm going to go over to Henry, our visitor, KN6CQL. Hearing Henry, is there any other visitors that'd like to check in? Now's the time. Well, not hearing any. I'm going to close the net down now at 2 hours and 20 minutes UTC time. And this is Randy, your obedient net control operator, K6RJA, saying farewell to all, and I'll be looking for you on HF at 39, 48 nowadays. So, and that'll be at 7:30 or 2:30, whichever clock you want to use. Anyhow. Take care, guys, and thanks for the check-ins. K6RJA, I be clear.
It could be 1932. Oh.
WB6OUJ, did I miss it?
There he is.
Sure did, but I'll get you checked in, Dave.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, thanks for the check-in. Ken, I'm going to listen for you on HF. I'll give you a holler.
I'll be there.
Alrighty, sir. Have a good one. Until then, K6RJ.
All right. So when you guys unmute yourselves so I can, when the recording happens, I want to be able to hear the radio through your Zoom. Jeff is the only one that's not muted, and he's not even there. He's the only one that's not muted. Guess what? I muted Jeff. I was hearing Ginger. I didn't know what she was saying, but it was loud. Hi, Randy. I think you're.
I am back.
Good, you're back. I can hear you.
I keep. Oh, okay, that should work. My volume is messed up. Alrighty, let me make sure I got Edie and OUJ's in there. Okay. Well, shoot. We had almost as many on 220 as we did 440. In fact, we might have had the same.
It's kind of a weird night. A lot of people watching the basketball playoffs or something.
It must be. Too hot.
It's kind of hot. Maybe that interferes with the RF.
It might.
Seems like when it's hot, we always have crappy reception.
Yeah, something like that. Or somebody it's too hot and they're lazy and don't feel like doing it. Like me.
I was concerned my radio wasn't hooked to the antenna. It was working so poorly on 2 meters. It was weird. I know I didn't mess with that antenna. I was thinking, did I mess with that? No. Why is it so crummy?
You're sounding good on it.
Yeah, I mean I think it was just QRM. I think it was air conditioning system grunting everywhere, because my noise level was like really, really high.
When I got on this morning on HF, I had a Russian woodpecker that, man, it would give you a headache. It was horrible for about 10 minutes, then it just disappeared. Just poof, it was gone.
Samsung washing machine, probably.
Yeah, something.
Somebody was telling me about Samsung having the washing machine makes the most RF noise. Somebody, I think it was a Samsung refrigerator that's notorious for having problems with RF noise.
Well, if they don't filter
something
it, I
like
imagine they would.
Maybe it was that other company that makes the dryers. Was it 2 letters? LG. I think it's the LG refrigerator or something.
Yeah, those are high dollar.
Yeah, it's really expensive, and it was some YouTuber who was tracking down the noise, his ham radio guy, tracking down the noise, and it tracked it to his refrigerator. And it didn't have to be running. It was just doing it all the time.
Wow.
So he did the trick where he went to the breaker box.
Yeah. That's kind of... I know this gas station over here, if you're listening to Killer and you drive by it, it'll
blow your mind.
Yeah, it tears it up.
Is that you're talking about Calamasa?
No, the one, the USA over here on SIP and Beaumont Avenue.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if it's their lights or whatever, but if you're on, it only seemed to affect Keller or that frequency, and man, it would.
Maybe it gets in between you and the repeater or something. That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird it's selective like that,
Yeah, I know.
On my PT Cruiser that I had, SPARC 1, you get close to the cruiser and you go spit, 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 spit.
Make noises.
Yeah, it was the signal they were putting out looking for the remote.
That kind of thing happens a lot. The newer cars are really hard to connect radios to, especially hybrids and electric, but because they're mostly made out of plastic, not metal.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of plastic in them.
And then the hybrids have backup battery that you can hook things to, but not you can't hook anything to the primary battery, so you don't really have a good battery. You have to put it in another battery if you want to have a radio.
Yeah, because they have that secondary system in there.
Yeah.
Well, the main battery runs at, what, 300 volts or something like that?
Right. Yeah, I guess you could find a voltage regulator or something. Not likely to work.
Not well.
No. Some sacrifice comes with buying a electric car.
Yeah, like the diesel generator you got to put on the trailer in case you run out on the side of the road.
Right.
Charge it up. They showed, I seen a picture over in Germany. They had charging stations for their electric cars, and there was a diesel generator sitting behind it. You know?
Yeah, it sounds about. I saw that. Was that a drawing? I think I saw the same one you did.
This was
it's a cartoon or something. No.
Now
it was real.
Yeah, it was an actual picture. Now they claimed it was in Germany, but you know who's fake. It's the internet. Who knows?
I saw a
they
picture.
They could have photoshopped the whole thing for all I know.
I saw a picture of a guy or somebody that set up a Bitcoin or I don't know some other kind of mining system in by a stream, and the motion of the stream was running a generator that was running the mining system, so it was completely off the grid. I thought that was clever, if nothing else, but everything was right there. It looked like if it rained, everything would just get wet. It was not well set up. It was very jury-rigged. Kind of remind me of one of my brewing setups or something.
Yeah.
Pumps over here, wiring over here.
It'd be something I would do. With some old conveyor belts and,
Yeah, exactly.
Hand belts and stuff.
Trying to make my life easier, I have too many gadgets.
Yeah, well, even back in the day, you could buy those little, generators, that you put in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you had property that had a running stream on it, say back east or something.
I get behind that kind of hydroelectric.
Yeah, they had little, turbine generators that you sit down in the creek and.
Of course, there's that problem with the water all kind of going away and like up north.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you had
Sacramento
to have
Valley.
Stream,
Yeah.
And it had to have enough velocity to, make sense.
Yes. You can't have droughts. No droughts are allowed.
Oh. All righty. Well, I got to.
I'm gonna mute myself while you guys do radio. Hey, Randy. Mute. Oh. Randy? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to be able. Maybe I can hear them. Can't hear them. Oh, maybe I don't have the thing plugged in. Hold on.
This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio past days and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information and times on frequencies of our local net.
Sorry, guys.
For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly net, please go to w6brc.org. And visitors, hey, are encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And for announcements, I don't think we got any except for Gene. I believe it's Keller Peak that he's running his tribute in on Friday night at 7:30, I believe it starts. So if you're bored, good way to kill some time. If there is any station with an excuse me, guys. If there are any stations with a Joe in 6AGV. You out there? Dear Joe, I know Mike's out there, KK6BW. Prove me wrong, Mike, prove me wrong. Alrighty, Gene, K6EMF, are you out there? Boy, isn't this going downhill quick. Alrighty, let's get down to, Sam, KI6NME.
Kilo India 6 November Mike Echo. Sam, this is it. And the reason for the treasurer not being there is that means he didn't go to the clubhouse. Back to that controller.
That's right.
Sam, thank
You
you
can't
for
get
that.
in the clubhouse.
And, we're going to go over to KJ6NR. This is Pete, KJ6NR, fresh back from Kansas City, and no traffic back to you, Randy. Well, thank you for the check-in. I'm glad you're back safe and sound, Pete. How about Mario, W608? Oh, Mario, I know Dave's going to be out here, WB60UJ.
I can't barely hear.
You did it to me again. How about John, KF6BOG? I'm always here because I need those points and you do show. John, KF6BOG. No traffic. Well, at least
Hey, Mario.
need those points I hand out, John. And thanks for the check-in. I'm checking myself in because I can, and I'm in charge of it. Ron, KG6SOI, you out there? Hey, good evening, Randy and Annette. This is Ron, KG6SOI. Thanks for calling Annette, Randy. Hey, great signal, Ron. Thanks for checking in. Earl, KM6SPY, I'm looking for you down there.
There he is.
Gotcha, Earl. Thanks for the check-in, and you're sounding good, by golly. Mr. Mike at W86, UIJ, the other half of the Happy Wanderers. Hey, Randy, this is Mike, W86UIJ, and you know, he still has some of that barbecue sauce all over him from Kansas City, but good stuff.
Kansas City Star.
Thanks for the check-in, Mike. We're going to, I ran out of names, by golly. Is there any later mismembers want to check in? Hey, Father Ron, I'm sorry I skipped over you. I guess you checked in, though, and appreciate it. Is there anybody else out there?
What about the president?
He's
kind of early.
because he had to mow his antenna.
Well, I didn't hear the early part. Thank you.
Not a problem. And is there any visitors that would like to check in this time? Well, not hearing any. I'm going to have to say that's our list as I have it tonight. So, without further ado, this is going to complete the 75-meter roll call. Let me skip down to where it's important. The San Diego Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month, but not at Beaumont City Hall, at least not for now. We're on Zoom, and Jeff would send out the invitation over in your emails, and you click on it, and boom, you're there. Right now, we're looking for a home. So until this COVID stuff clears up, we're probably just going to stay on Zoom. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6brc.org. And for all you ditty chasers out there, go to 145.800 megahertz and stand by for instructions. This is Randy, A6RJA, your media net control operator, and the net is now closed at 2 hours and 36 minutes UTC time. So everybody,
Good
thank
see
you
him
for
blow
the
his nose.
check-in, and we'll look for you next week. A6RJA once again.
I got to hear it all through Sam's radio. Randy got a full call. Hi, Sam. Randy got a phone call.
I see that.
He's got work. Somebody needs to talk to you. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Sam. Have a good time on your vacation, man. Catch a lot of fish and release them all. All right. See you later. Through Radar 7-3. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching our Zoom or weekly net on YouTube. Appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here and close this out as well. 7-3.